right now. Wish it felt better.
All right, man. Hey, how important is it to have that whole room almost back, and what can that do for you guys this spring and then heading into camp and next season?
It's very important, because we all been here enrolled at the same time, and we all been here these past few years, so the chemistry is just real big with the offense. Knowing we only had one guy leave last year and the whole offense come back, we can kind of start where we left off in the bowl game, so that gives us a great advantage on other teams.
Does it feel like you're ahead already?
Yeah, it really does compared to like the years I've been here in the springs I done been through. Like it was always starting over back at the basics, but now it's like we're starting exactly where we left off at and we're adding more to it. So I feel like we're really ahead.
And for the room as a whole, your room, what do you think is the one thing you guys all want to get better at? If you could pick one thing.
If I could pick one thing, I'd say it'd probably be perimeter blocking. As far as like being a receiver, catching the ball, running routes, like I feel like we're one of the best groups in the country at that part. So just dominating on the perimeter, and that's our biggest thing that we're working on right now.
This goes along with that because Coach Samuel was saying yards after the catch.
Mm-hmm.
How important is that, and what have you guys been doing? How do you work on something like that in spring?
Well, we go through different type of like ball security circuits and drills, like make your miss and Florida drill. Just working on you being a ball carrier, and then Coach Samuel talked to us about finding your exit point. So like whenever you're running a route, knowing where defenders are when you're about to catch the ball, and knowing where the exit point will be. So kind of like understanding the coverage of the defense. So that's one way you can work on, just knowing your exit point when you're running your routes.
You got it down?
I got it down. I'm ready for it.
Some of the talk's been about who might emerge. Who do you think could? Maybe you.
Wait, could you react it?
Yeah, I'm just wondering. There's been talk about who's going to emerge from this wide receiver room. I'm wondering who you think might that be. It could be you, could be someone else.
I feel like as far as the starting three receivers, me, Luke, and Q, like we're all gonna emerge into like just better. Well, we already very competitive, and we play alike, but we're different in many ways. So I feel like we one of the best groups. So it's a lot of things we can work on, but as far as talent wise, like no one's better than us in that aspect, in that area. So as far as our roles on offense, we all play a major role on offense. So it's only so much that we can do because we're not the play caller, but when we have an assignment, we always get it done. So I feel like we all gonna take on that role.
What are the differences? What are the specific ways that you guys think you're different between?
Well, for me, example, I'm more physical. Well, I feel like I'm more physical than a lot of the other receivers. So my blocking plays a big aspect in making the big catches, like contested catches. And when Q is just running past somebody, getting the big shots downfield, getting open, using his speed. And then Luke in the slot, he's just real crafty. So he's good with late hands, just snapping out of his routes fast, and he's a good route runner. So we all contribute in major ways when it comes to our offense play style.
So when you talk about exit point, you think Luke's got that pretty
Yeah, Luke got that down pat. Because he already ahead of the game. Like, when we line up, we already talking like, all right, this is this coverage, and it's going to look like this. So whenever you catch the ball, I'm already be here to engage on the block in this way. So we already communicate before the play starts. So we already kind of got a plan of how the play going to turn out.
Thanks, Arthur.
Good for me.